Tohono Chul is a 49-acre botanical garden and arboretum that was established in 1985 by the Wilson family. We are located on the corners of Ina and Oracle right here in the urban corridor of Tucson and Oro Valley. And our goal is to inspire responsible stewardship through reverence for the cultural and natural ecology of the Sonoran Desert region. The saguaro cactus is easily one of the most iconic species of the Sonoran Desert, and in fact, it only occurs in the Sonoran Desert in Arizona, Eastern California, and northern Sonora, Mexico. This is one of the largest cacti on the planet. It can reach heights of 30 to 50 feet, and individual plants can live for around 175 years, give or take. So ecologically and culturally, the saguaro cactus is really one of the most important species in the whole Tucson area. The saguaro flower is sort of a satellite dish-shaped, cream-colored blossom, and that white color makes sense if you consider that the primary pollinator of these plants across much of their range are bats who are flying at night. So that white flower reflects moonlight and makes it easier to find for nocturnal pollinators. The blooms will tend to be open just for 1, 2, maybe 3 days, but one evening for a flower is not unusual. They'll bloom in the late afternoon, early evening, and close up over the course of the following day. The saguaro is, according to the State Department of Agriculture, a salvage restricted species. That means that you cannot dig up and move a naturally occurring saguaro from the wild, but even from your private property. If you want to move a naturally occurring saguaro, you have to get a permit from the State Department of Agriculture. So the Sonoran Desert is generally considered to be the wettest desert on the planet. We get about 12 inches of rain in the Tucson area annually. It's more like 4 as you get closer to Yuma. So there is a range there. Saguaros have only been in this part of the world, this part of Arizona, for around 10,000 years. In that sense, they're actually relatively new to this area. And with global warming, it's likely that their range could expand if the populations continue to grow and perpetuate in the face of changing climate, which unfortunately some ecologists are observing a die-off of some older saguaros and a decline in recruitment of new young baby saguaros, which is a threat to the species.
Coming up, experience the desert firsthand with Tohono Chul's gardens, desert trails, art spaces, and more.
So Tohono Chul has, of course, our gardens. There's about 6.5 acres of what we call our core gardens, a couple acres of parking lot, and the rest of the property is natural Sonoran Desert Trail, where somebody can just come in and experience the wonders of our desert without having to travel out of town. In addition to our gardens, we have art galleries, we have the Children's Museum of Oro Valley, we have a garden bistro, and we throw lots of public and private events that give people an opportunity to come see the park who might not otherwise visit a botanical garden. So the property that we're standing on has had houses on it since about the 1930s. That's when people really started living here. At the time, it was mostly a citrus and olive orchard because it sits in a warm part of town where there are few frosts. And so the old ironwood and saguaro forests here were partially cleared to make way for agriculture. In the 1980s, the Wilson family that was living on the property at the time was approached by developers who were interested in creating Tucson Mall on this site, recognizing that this intersection of Ina and Oracle was going to get substantially busier as the urban growth boundaries sort of spread out this way. So rather than sell the property to developers, the Wilson family decided to donate the property in perpetuity into a nonprofit entity that they established called Tohono Chul. So really the best thing that people can do is go out, take a hike, and see the incredible ecology of our area, and then bring that into their backyards. The single best thing that you can do to help combat climate change is to plant native Sonoran desert species in your backyard so that you can connect your landscape with the wider ecologies that we are all a part of and that we all rely on for survival.